Hey there, welcome back to another episode of Boundless Expanse. Today we're going to be moving out of the blacksmith. I have already sort of changed the blacksmith to prep that it is going to be teared down. I moved all of the chests and the machines inside to over here in these crystal chests just for some mass storage. We're going to also have to move the reactor, but that's no problem. Where are we moving to, you may be asking? We're moving right there. Right on top of that pillar. I don't really want to move that far away from the village. I think we might do some cool things with this village later. Maybe give it a little bit of a makeover or something, just for fun, just for a little bit of content and messing around. But episode 5 is, pretty fitting for the start of the base, because obviously there's a lot more mods that we're going to be playing around with, and we need an actual base, and I don't want to live in this blacksmith my entire life. So today we're going to be tearing it down. Also, this is a meteorite compass from Applied Energistics 2. I wanted to find a meteorite so we could start Applied Energistics 2 today instead of the base, but it just sort of keeps spinning, so I'm going to assume no meteorites have landed, and so now it's a nice wall clock. But most of the base, or pretty much all of the base, is made with carpenter blocks. I have a select few choice of blocks in here, using carpenter blocks, factory blocks, some Futura blocks, some laboratory blocks, and some technical blocks, and their chiseled variants, which I forgot the diamond chisel in one of these chests. Let's see, which one was it? It was none of these, since apparently I'm blind and I can't spot it. Hold on, let's do this. Diamond. Okay, nope. 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 Yes. Alright, sweet. That's a lifesaver feature. But it'll be a long time. I'm going to build it with carpenter blocks and tear down the blacksmith. So either it'll be a quick cut or a time lapse, I don't really know. But I will see you back when I see you back. Here we go. Okay, so we're around half an hour later, still not done. Things are really coming to shape now though. Couple more details on this side, might end up changing that a little bit, looks a little bit too square, and some changes on this side as well, maybe to the top. Here's supposed to be sort of like a launch landing pad, might add that, might not, and over here in the back corner sort of a tower, along with something over here for like a little satellite, but I might just include that up here instead on top of the base sign. But just giving you guys a little update about half an hour later, still working on it, still going strong, but just from the shape and stuff, I can tell I'm going to really like this base. So yeah, just time to get back to work. Alright, so it's practically done. Here's what it looks like. I think it's going to look amazing once I get the textures on. There's going to be something in the back here. I just didn't put that on. I was too lazy. I just want to get it textured now. And there will be something on the bottom, which I think we might just end up doing together instead. But here's the bottom. You can see sort of where the jets come out. There might be two more jets here in the back. Like these two might actually become jets. But yeah, so here's the design. I think it's going to be really, really cool, but now it is time to take all of the blocks in my inventory and actually start texturing the entire build, which I think will be quite fun. And the inside might even get a little bit smaller so I can actually have my own texture on the inside, but I'm not exactly sure right now. And of course, if I want a connected texture or something, I can just remove the carpenter blocks, because carpenter blocks don't actually have a connected texture. For example, right there, you will have a connected texture, but in the carpenter blocks, unless something has been changed, you do not get your connected texture, even if it's the same, even if it's the same sort of arrangement of blocks. So it is time now for me to take a little bit of time to actually recharge my jetpack and start doing the texturing. This one might be a cut or it might be a time-lapse. Again, I'm not really sure. This video is really time-lapse heavy, and sometimes I don't like doing really heavy time-lapse videos, but I think it might be worth it for this base. I'm not really sure. Only time will tell. Alright, and it is done. I will unveil it to you in just a second. This took a good hour. I didn't realize it would take so long. Like, I was building for a good hour, figuring out the palette, changing the palette around, making sure things looked good, and here is the final design from the bottom. The bottom looks a little weird just because it's pretty flat, and I didn't really make it one color. Like, I tried to stick to the Tyrian blocks, but sort of ish failed on that regard, since you can see the grates, but that's obviously like a thing, and then you can see the launch pad. But if we come up here, this is what it looks like. I really like it. It needs something on the back still. I don't think it looks that much like a spaceship, but maybe if we add a couple other things, if we can get like some particles coming out of it or something, we can sort of add to it and make sure it actually looks like what it's supposed to look like. That would be really, really cool. But for now, I am most certainly happy with the outcome of what it became. I'm happy with how it looks, and the inside is really square. But I like the inside. It also looks really cool. It'll become unsquared when we start adding the machines in, since I'm sure we'll have to deal with piping, and I feel like I have a couple neat-ish ideas for piping already. So I'll, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. I'll just say that. But for now, this is one of the cooler ideas, which I really hope, or cooler ideas in my head, which I hope will actually be a really cool idea. And it's all hoping and praying from right here on out, because if this doesn't actually look cool, I'm going to be sort of sad, because I had this whole cool looking thing in my head, and it was so cool. I wish I could show you guys. So we're going to build the reactor right underneath the the ship. We're going to build it right underneath, like right smack dab underneath the ship, and we will suspend it from the bottom of the ship. And we can even add a little bit of things coming out the side to look like the ship's actually opening to the like most ships when they, or no, not most ships, most airplanes or cargo jets have these little landing things on them, like the landing gears and the opening chutes. Are we not going to have enough reactor casings? Did I already make this too big by accident? Let's see. Do, and then fill those in. Nope, perfect. Alright, cool. Casings, oops, nope. Retrieve, place, and I'm hoping that the reactor tap could actually go somewhere on the back of it, like right here. I'm hoping that'll be the case. The controller can go there. Actually no, let's have the back of it. Let's have the front of it over here in the back of the ship. I feel like that'll be a little bit cooler. So hopefully this will work and make the actual reactor work, and then we can work on making it so it will hang down. And then maybe if we have enough time, because I've worked on this for too dang long, and then the rods in the middle, and then it should, oops, oh no, okay, whew, I thought I lost those. Okay, rods in the middle, and then we can see if it multi-blocks. Yes, okay, fantastic. This is a working one. Let's plop in all of our redstone. We'll upgrade to some cryothium a little bit later. The redstone was just one of the best options. So let's break out. Boop, boop. Uh-oh, redstone alert. It's going down, it's going down. All right, there. Let's stick in our fuel. That should fill it up nicely. And there we go. Let's activate it. Alright, sweet. It is activating. It is getting power. We can just shut that off for right now. I have these Tyrian pillars, which are from the Forge Microblocks mod, and that is what we'll be using today. Let's go into hover mode to make it slightly easier on myself. So from right here, I'm thinking every side will go up how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so every single side of this is going to go up 4, and then it'll come in 1 to make it look like it's sort of grasping at the, well, it's sort of like a tensioned rope. At least that's my ideal of how it should look. We can just make a little bit more. Let's make, how many more? 20, fine, wow, geez, okay, why not? 20 more. Right in here, get rid of this one and these, and then bring it up like this, and then you can sort of see what I'm going for in a second here once we do it over to this side as well. So if we just place that there, break you, bring you down, bring you up like this. Alright, so hopefully this looks as cool as, you know, I'm hoping, and it doesn't look like really, really stupid. Okay, this can definitely be improved a little bit. I definitely know a way to improve this just a little bit. And we can do that, and then it might make it look a little bit better. I feel like the ropes on the side are a little bit too far out. Actually, yeah, let's continue you down. Actually, oops, wrong placement of said block. Let's continue these two down, and then get rid of these. Boop, 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 boop. And then these. Boop, 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 boop. Do it on the other side. I just felt like it was a little bit too far away for the platform. Like, it's supposed to be sort of in the middle of the block, and it's going to grasp at the middle of the block. We just lost one of the pillars that we actually probably need. There it is. Hello. Alright, back up. And then I can do the other side, and we can actually see how well it fits in. So let's break you. Also, I was looking at a magnet. The magnets in the pack are expensive. I think there's only one magnet, actually. There's only one magnet. It's the electromagnet from Ender.io, and it needs the conductive iron, which isn't that bad. It's like redstone and iron. That's not bad. Electric steel, that's Invar with some tin. That's not bad. It's this vibrant crystal and this vibrant alloy. This one is an energetic alloy with an ender pearl, and the energetic alloy is a compressed redstone with a lumium, and the lumium is... Actually, no, wait, we've made lumium before, lumium blend, so, okay, yeah, we've made lumium before, it's not that bad, okay, I was probably thinking of a different item then, I don't really know what I was thinking of, that's actually fairly easy, maybe that'll be what we do next episode. Alright, so if we come down here and get a second look at it, hopefully it looks a little bit better, tighter. Definitely looks a little bit better, tighter, yeah, definitely looks better to me, just a little bit tighter, except we messed up on this. Oops, back up, started falling, place that there, yeah, now it's even. Okay, let's see how that looks, because that was probably what's throwing me off. Yeah, I like the look of that, and then on the bottom we can add some gates opening. I like it, I definitely like it a whole lot more. Now, I think it's a cool idea. I don't really know what you think, you should tell me what you think actually, because always open to some suggestions, but probably not going to get into, like, mod stuff this episode, obviously. Hopefully you've realized that by now. It's a base building episode, and probably off camera, since I'm probably going to end it here, unless the episode's pretty short. Again, I recorded half an hour of footage for building, and I only know how long the episode is when I'm actually editing the video. So maybe it'll be really short, I have no clue, depending on how long I speed stuff up. So, there's that, there's the... How did I completely miss? How did I completely miss? Tell me this. How did I completely miss an entire pillar. I don't understand. And let's get one more. At least one more. There. Pillars. Pillar up. There you go. And it looks good. It definitely looks good. I like that. Maybe from like here is a better angle since you get the ship and the reactor. I feel like maybe if we come here, like I'm trying to get a little bit of decoration stuff up and going here. Definitely going to have to do the machines off camera and all of their little item sorting things, but maybe it'll look a little bit cooler if we bring just a little bit of power up, just like that, and then we can see that from the back or something. I have no clue. Trying to make it look good. And you can't really see it, so it doesn't really make a difference, but it still looks a little neat. Alright, so now I'm going to do another quick little cut and bring all of my machines back into the new base. Alright, 1 second. Actually, I take that back slightly. I have a lot of items, and these items would be a lot easier to actually do if they were an ME system. So maybe, next episode, we'll get into doing some ME stuff. So, or is it Applied Energistics? ME system from Applied Energistics. I remember now. Yep, Applied Energistics, ME system. Maybe we'll get into some Applied Energistics stuff next episode. We'll rewire the base. It'll sound good, and that sounds good to me. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. It sounds good to me. So, this is it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed watching the base. I hope you liked the design of the base. If you got a suggestion, ooh, maybe like a big rocket back here. That's what would make it look like a rocket ship. Alright, yeah, that's gonna happen. Either on camera or next episode, I have no clue. But yeah, I like the new base. I think it looks cool. I think I really enjoy how it overlooks the village. I don't think we actually needed to tear down the blacksmith. I might end up remaking that just because I feel bad and it was our starter home. But I like the new base. I hope you enjoy the new base. I hope you enjoy the episode. And I will see you in the next one. Remember, stay fancy and peace out. Bye-bye.